So far this season with Mac, it's been very interesting. I'm having a lot of on and off games with some of the other characters. I mean, I've been jumping around, but I just really like Mac. We're just gonna jump into rank and just see how it goes. Maybe we could just have a normal Mac game, you know? Not do anything crazy, but do what Mac is all about. Yeah, baby, it's right. We're actually in Mac's laboratory. We're not just pretending. We actually are here. I just pulled this board. I just pulled it, and boy, I had to record this. I've been wanting this for so long. I mean, Mac is my character. He is my main, and I was wanting this board, and praise God, I got this board. Let's just play around. As we know, the boards have little things you can play around with. Like, I know you could, you have a little dog. Oh my goodness, I hit his head off. Okay, I knew there was a dog. There's a little chest out there. Does it close automatically? No. Okay, that's just open forever. I'll close that. I'll close that. I'm courteous. I know there's a book. You can press it. Right. And it stays like that? Oh. Oh. Oh, wait. What's going on? Whoa. The hand of God. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I know there's this. They showed this in the... Whoa. Oh, we got a leak. I ruined my boards. Not my boards. I just remember in the trailer they showed like bubbles and you could like click the bubbles. Give me bubbles. I was lied to. I was lied about the bubbles. And then we got in the corner where I'm covering up. We got these stairs. Plants. What? Oh, it's Spear Dragon! Ugin! It's Ugin! I'm just gonna say it. I'm really happy I got this. I'm really happy I got this. Oh, baby! Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into a game of Mac. What are we doing? What are we doing? Honestly, with Mac, I think income's just the best way to play it. I do like Gold's tier skill, but let's go for the enchantment for that randomness. Honestly, they did nerf Philosopher's Stone, so its scaling is way worse. But if you can get it early and scale it early, I don't know, it's still solid. Turbo Venom is kind of crazy when you use the weapon to the left of this. I mean, Femur builds are pretty scary. Poppy feels really good, but I think oh my goodness, a Radiant. I think we go Philosopher's Stone. When I think back, I think the Philosopher's Stone, I think like I want to try to do an Athanor build if possible. That'd be ideal. Right, doggo? Right, oh my goodness, I killed him. He's not rebuilding, guys. He's not rebuilding. Okay, he's good. Okay, he's good. I just had to click on him again. I think Magikarp is not a bad early pick just to grab items. I guess we could throw in Noxus Potion. I kind of want to re-roll, I'm not gonna lie, and try to hope we get a letter opener, because that's really solid with Magikarp early. Okay, we did not. I'll grab Hemlock because it's a reagent. I do want to save until we get this to at least silver before we try transforming it at least once. That's my game plan. I like saving that. I think we do Viper. I feel confident we kill Viper, and getting Lash Out or the Venom Toxic Fangs usually the go-to of like, hey, we just got some good hits here that like I wouldn't mind really anything here. Like, even Extract we could even use on, like, the Philosopher's Stone, so it's like, I got no problems. Oh my goodness, I feel like I haven't gotten Lash Out in forever. Dude, I'm having so much fun, man. Don't get me wrong, I like the other board we had, but, like, you know, I want variety. Ooh, we grabbed Venomander so that we have a friend for Tiny Furry Monster to try to get to level 3 on day 2. And then we could grab Thurible for, like, a regen build, if that's kind of what we going into, but, like, because this is Dark Philosopher's Stone, we could kind of, like, flex whatever. We only got 4 money. I'll save my money. I'll save my money. We don't need to spend it. We don't need to spend it. Lost Crate is fine. Chocolate's not bad because we're low health. I kind of want to do Kina because maybe with Kina we can get like another Philosopher's Stone and then we could already bump it up. That's kind of like my one thing. But Chocolate's not bad because we're so weak. Yeah, let's go Kina. We could throw in Nightshade for day 1, but I don't even know if Nightshade day 1's good. I don't think it's that strong. I think I'd rather keep this. I will grab the reagent though. I will reroll just in case there's a Philosopher's Stone. There's not. Okay. If there's a Philosopher's Stone, I would have sold. I would have sold the buffed it up. Now, do we do the scaling for day 1 to try our best to win day 1? I don't think we win day 1, but I mean, let's try it. So we'll put down the poison one, and we got the poison, toxic, quill, and ink, which is pretty bad, but at least now we're doing 2 poison, which is pathetic, which is really bad. But hey, honestly, toxic Philosopher's Stone doesn't seem bad, man. I'm still a believer of the Philosopher's Stone. It does scale super slow. Super slow. Ooh, okay, we're dead. Yeah, getting volcanic vents, even just that bronze is just so solid. Oh well. Oh well. I was hoping they had like a like a small gun build that's like would run out pretty quickly, and we would be able to regen and survive after.
Bravery without
But not quite, not quite. Sadly got there. It was close though. I gotta go take care of my dog. Oh, I just realized, oh my goodness, we just got B1 and B2. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll upgrade you. Yep. Now we need to get a catalyst. Now we actually got to get the things to start changing our reagents constantly. But hey, I feel good. I mean, that is the biggest change they made to Mac. Do we just go poison? I feel like that's bad. Like it's fine that this is doing poison. Like if one thing's doing poison, that's fine. I guess like we don't have that much money yet, so I don't want to reroll. So we'll do the poison for now. It's fine. XP is important so that we can try to get to level 3. Do we have enough to win this fight? Great question. Great question. If I was crazy, I could throw this down for the double poison and just do that. Is that crazy? Or is it just crazy that it might work? All right, we got to fight Rogue Scrapper. If we already saw Titan Fairy Monster, we wouldn't have to do this fight. But, I mean, I think we do enough poison that I think we will just scale and kill it. Which is good because we could potentially get Rust, which is a really good skill. And obviously just, you know, this allowing us to for sure get to day 3 or get to level 3 on day 2 is gonna be amazing. We need items, but that's gonna be good. That's gonna give us as much advantage as possible, which we want. We need as much advantage as possible, you know, as Mac early on. Okay, perfect, easy. Yes, he is good.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
And we got Rust. And we grew Rust. Hey, Femur build, where are you? We're not doing Femur. We're not doing Femur. It's really good, but I don't want to do it. Let's go to middle.
I'll help you.
We could try to run a Luddle. It gives us a Catalyst, which we do want. The Refractor's not bad right now. We could kind of grab it and just run it. I mean, we could also slot this in and put this in by the potion and reagent. I mean, this is going to open up, right? So it's like we'll open up and be able to do this for 3. What would we buy? What would we sell? Probably Magic Carpet for sure. We're not using that anymore. I kind of want to re-roll and hope we get something that would give us a chunk of lead, which is not hard to find, right? That's pretty easy. It's just, I might want to run Refractor right now. Let's just run it. Well, it's the other one, which maybe Calcinator is better. Maybe we don't need to go full into poison, as I was saying before. So maybe that's a good thing. What did we sell? What did we sell? What did we sell? Cost 4 buckaroos. Who needs a floss system now? I think we just pass on it, man. I think we have to accept the fate. I mean, okay, we could sell you guys. Sell you 2, which is fine. That'll get us to 4, and then we have enough for Calcinator. But unless we get some more money, we won't be able to make a chunk of lead yet. So it feels kind of pointless. We'll hold off. We'll hold off. We'll get chunks of lead later. We'll get chunks of lead later. Trust. I think we do get Finn's Big Bite so that we can get more health and that regen. And now we're level 3. Bronze tool, money, maybe. I think money. Says we're low on money. Ooh, we actually don't have enough for a full board. It is embarrassing. Who needs that? Pop. Oh yeah, that hurts my dog's cool. I forgot about that. Well, then I might have actually gotten it. Well, well, that's fine. This is okay. This will do. I think we do the loot just because I need the extra money, and we got Sharpening Stone, which I'll use it now. Again, if we can win this day, the earlier days we could win, the better. We're versus another Mac. Except for I'm better. Also, I just noticed the dog is laying down, and it's really cute because my dog's also laying down by me. So it's like it's me for real. Hey, cool bird. Never seen this one before. Sadly, they didn't get to level 3, so we're at a better advantage, obviously. The dude got some shield, which is very foreign to Mac normally, but it's also bad because we're doing poison. So we don't really care about that at all. Sadly enough for them. That's yeah, that's kind of rough. GG's. Do we actually for once do a poison build? Maybe. Okay, we got Mandala. Hey, who says you need to use your catalyst? Save your catalyst. All right, we're gonna Mandala. We are gonna use our 1 reagent. We need more reagents. Ooh, fire potion. Super fire potion. Mountain Pass, yes. See Mountain Pass, take a Mountain Pass because the XP is really good. Never mind, the treasure is really good. Quill and Ink for when we say goodbye to Refractor. I see. Okay, we'll just move on. But yeah, this is already at 4. Love that. We need to upgrade our Philosopher's Stone even more so that it scales even more. And we get a Tome of Yahan. Oh my goodness. Once it starts going, it'll never stop. I still think I would rather do a Athanor build. I mean, it's a pet card of mine. Look, I still liked it way more when, I will always say this, I liked it way more when it would reload 1, you upgrade it, reload 2, reload 3. I actually like that way more. Like the way it is now, I don't know, man, where it just reloads adjacent, kind of feels bad, man. It's fine. Well, I think we upgrade Refractor so that Refractor does better scaling, and we'll keep chilling with Refractor for a bit. I think that's a good plan. Upgrade another bronze item. I think we do a Luddle. Luddle does fall off, but I think it's fine for now. Especially since we have like improved toxins and lash out. We're putting on what I feel like a good amount of poison to where I feel kind of fine with it. Let's get some chocolate. Is this the last day? Whoops, I didn't realize it was the last day. I would have stopped at the shop actually instead to make sure we had a better board. Well, we will put on goggles. That does nothing. And we will put on Toxic Quill and Neek, which, I mean, doesn't do nothing, but doesn't feel great. I'll tell you that much. This is just something I like doing. I like organizing it in a way that makes sense to me. Ah, perfect. All right, eat those chocolates. I mean, it looks like we're up against another Mac. They won both days. This is a little scary, but I mean, we got Rust, we got Lash Out. Like, I don't know. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Peace. That's a fun name. Keen Eyes, 4% crit. Oh, brother. Okay, we might be dead. The crit build is pretty good early game. It's pretty good early game. We got a lot of poison going though. You know, poison, which is notoriously known for being slow. Okay, we got there. All right. I mean, that scales up pretty good. Scaled up pretty good. Huzzah. I'm the better Mac. I'm the Mackie Mac. Ooh, Mountain Pass, if I must. Again, we need to get some reagents. Normally, I get a chunk of lead thing by now, but I haven't really stopped by shops recently. Don't worry, we'll start doing it. I feel confident. I feel like we'll be okay. We could start scaling pretty soon. Because normally, it's actually not like crazy to do like a calcinator build at this point. Like recently, that's what I've done sometimes. The calcinator, buff it up, and then do fire claw. Huzzah. Give me... What do we care about? Tools? We use some tools. I wouldn't mind multi-tool. I'm a sucker for it. Okay. You know what? Crit? Sure. We'll hold on to that. Let's go to JJ. I mean, early on, Runic Potion might be not too bad if we throw it onto Refractor. Emerald? Sure. I mean, I'm usually doing that with the Ruby for the burn instead. So I think we grab the Runic Potion. This is probably a bad call, but we could take out Goggles, take out Fire Potion, put out Runic, so we still got the 3, and then put this down. I mean... That's not bad. Okay, we still need to get something that gives us chunk of lead. That's better. That's arguably, to me, better right now. We're gonna pass on upgrading that because I don't know if we're using that fire potion yet, and I think it's easy to be replaced. I feel confident we could beat Prince Marianus. We just put on a lot of poison. I'm feeling pretty good about our poison output at this point. It's still slow, but hey, that's where this Refractor having lifesteal is gonna help sustain us. Okay, that eel is hurting me though. Not okay, good. Okay, full health. And they're dead.
The Deep King will avenge me. I know he will.
I know he will. Okay, I'm glad there is something on the board that I can click, because sometimes when I'm fighting someone on the basic board, like that grass part that's right here, I'll click that a bunch if I'm getting like ADHD. And I'm like, I just want to click and do something. So at least having something that I can like mess around with is pretty nice. It's a small thing, but it's important to me. What's our late game build? What are late game builds with regen? I mean, Moose cares about regen, so we could do like a Moose thing, but it's also poison, so it's like you still could do Poppy Field. I could also just have it as like a one-of and switch into something else. I'm just wondering because like skills wise of what we want. Okay, well, Gunner is what I want. I want Gunner because that's just solid. If you have one potion in, it's like you don't have to worry about really reloading. Mandala, I don't have reagents. We're kind of running into a problem not having reagents. Hey, ask and you shall receive. Thank you for the reagent. Give me another one. I mean, it's a little bit more poison. It does more regen. Sure. Only one time did I use these earrings. They charge if you haste or slow, and one time in a Femur build, I enchanted it with heavy, so when it procced, it would also do heavy and do slow, and it was really good. It was really crazy. It was very fun. All right, boom. Buff it up. I didn't even think about what I was doing. Obsidian Thurible. 5 bird, 2 regen, deals damage equal to 10 times the bird. I mean, normally, I'd be down. Normally I'd be down. So far we're doing very poison build, but hey, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind because I do like that. I think we go to the docks because we are broke. And let's get tools because there's some good tools we can get. Like Thurible. That's like Thurible. Exactly. Okay, we still need something that gets us a chunk of lead, like a calcinator or something. We've been missing it. Marong. I've been seeing some weird names recently. Elemental Depth Charge. I think I mentioned it an episode or so ago, but like I was itching to play Elemental Depth Charge, and then eventually I was able to get it, and I got two Elemental Depth Charge. It was so good, man. I don't think I went. I can't remember if I went 10 wins or not. I think I died and got like 7 or 8. Like I didn't go all the way. But it was really funny to get both. To get 2 whole charges. Stop! Dude, I need to get a chunk of lead bad, man. I need to get it bad. And Curio's not really the guy for the job. I'm just gonna get an item. There we go. There we go. We need that. We need that. Let's... okay, fine. We'll go to Midsworth first. I was gonna say, just in case there's a... get rid of the Piranha. Just in case there's like a Toma Yahan or something like that. Buy you. We'll re-roll. Does he sell Toma Yahan? I actually have no clue. If we want to go full regen, I don't hate this. And like even Incense at least like still buffs out the refractor, so I don't hate that. How much are you? 2 buckaroos, huh? Cool. Okay, regen time. Regen time. Catalyst. We got Obsidian Spider Mace, which is really good for Poppy Field build. We'll then do Sulfur here. Charge you up. Fiery Philosopher's Stone. All right. Or not Philosopher's Stone, but you know what I mean. Regeneration Potion. All right. Already up to 13. Not bad. Which of these do we not care? We don't care about the goggles, so we sell you. Upgrade the Brewing Potion. Easy. Easy decision making. I mean, we're still just doing a lot of poison, so I'm kind of don't want to switch to yet. Like, but I kind of want to because it's... I don't know, poison is not really great. It's just very slow, which is its problem. Do we give it the 5% crit chance to the... Sure, we'll give it to the Philosopher's Stone, why not? I like making sure we have a clean board. Make sure we have space. And I do... I would like to pick up the incense. I think we just hold on for now. I think that's fine. Reagent, give it to me. Ooh, Hemlock. That's good for what we're doing right now, currently. And I have one last catalyst to use it for. Hiya. And we got a Toxic Rainbow Potion. Hey, I like Rainbow Potion. Do we just slot that instead of Noxious Potion? Maybe. Just plop that in there. I don't hate that. All right, let's take out the Gorgon Noble. Since we're doing the poison build, why not? Why not get some poison stuff like Petrifying Gaze, Initial Dose, or Paralytic Poison? You know, I wouldn't hate that. We could also get Nightshade, which is like, if we want to do a regen build, you can go that route. That's like one of the main routes to go for. But because it's poison, it's still kind of like very slow. So it's kind of not recommended as like really strong because it takes a full second to do a thing. That's what I've heard. All right, initial dose, I'll take that. Buff up my Philosopher's Stone. Thank you. Do we need more potions? We need more money. I'll go to Ellie. See what we get. Well, I mean, buffing up the rainbow potions, not bad. We'll just call that. That was still good. That was a good shot. A deadly duel. Trash Town Mare. This will be a deadly duel. Me and my doggo versus you and your doggo. Get him, doggo. Okay, my skeleton dog didn't do anything. All right, pretty embarrassing. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever lost to Trash Town Mare. Maybe I still think like maybe once, and that's it. It's not too hard of a fight. But he does give us some good skills. Hopefully, he gives us the weapon one, obviously. No, I feel like I always get augmented defense. I always get the doggo. I never get the damage one, which is fine because you can later on, you know, enchant an item with shield, and that's pretty solid. But yeah. All right, what are we upgrading? Silver tier or lower? What's our game plan? Now we're getting to the spot where I really got to think about what we're planning on doing long term. Like we could do this Thurible Obsidian, and I wouldn't hate that. You know, I wouldn't hate that. Obsidian Spider. Honestly, we could throw this in already because we're poisoning so much. I'm just now realizing that. Whoopsies. Let's do the spider. Why not?
With more time comes greater perfection.
Cool. The question is, do we still run Refractor? Probably, right? I mean, probably, right? Poison. We could technically, instead of Venomander, throw in like a quicker poison, but we really don't need to. Poison's up. Charges this up, so this smacks. This has multiple casts, so it'll put like lifesteal on both of them. It's a little slow, but we'll get there. Grinch? The first N is silent. Huh. 7 health, chump change. I mean, usually it's Vanessa, so they usually don't need massive health because they could just do massive damage, but they're just going all in on Shrimp Boy. Do they have a, oh, they do. They have the quarters. Yeah, Captain's Quarters. I've been wanting to try out Captain's Quarters. It seems very interesting. Very interesting. I'm curious to see someone else's board. Sadly, we cooked them, so we won't get to see. Also, this is the grass bar I was talking about, where it's like if I'm getting low board, I'll just click this a bunch. I'm like, I'll do that. So Captain's Quarter is like haste 1 vehicle for 2 seconds, charge 1 tool, 1 charge, and then reload 1 ammo item, and then a weapon gains 20 damage. So it's like, this is the vehicle they're doing, this is the tool, and then they have this as their ammo. It's kind of interesting. You know, like I like the idea of it. It's very, very interesting as like a 1 weapon kind of build. But obviously it's like, I feel like most of the time if you're doing that, you're kind of just like, why don't I just do Crow's Nest? And then if you do Crow's Nest and that, it's like you don't have a lot of space to do a lot of things to get all the value of the quarter. So it feels like it's kind of pointless. I don't know. What do we need to do? Let's do docks, man. We need some money. We need some money since we aren't getting chunks of lead for once, man. What are we doing? We have 0 reagents. Okay, Mandala bad. Mandala bad. Let's go to Ball, actually. Okay, here's the thing. Staff of the Moose is a regen build. You know, we regen up and our weapons deal damage equal to regen. We could go for that and just see how that goes. Kind of like move out of this poison build and go into regen, which does make this obsidian mace kind of worse, but it's fine. I don't hate it. What are we selling? Because I want to get rid of the truffles instantly. Let's sell this noxious potion. Boop, boop. We could also reroll and just hope we get something better. We can hope we get something better. Like I would prefer at this range a poppy field would be better. And poppy field we still not use a lot of these. Let's do Staff of the Moose. Let's do Staff of the Moose. Staff of the Moose, baby. Again, Staff of the Moose. 10 seconds deals 200 damage. Multicast 2. The first time you fall below half health each fight, you take no damage for 1 second and gain 25 regen for the fight. Your weapons have plus damage equal to your regen. So we'll just do this. Bop. We'll just clear the board and start putting in some regen items and see how that goes. You do regen. You do regen. We don't care too much about you, but we could throw you in. I mean, there's 2 ammo. Do we do enough stuff for Obsidian Spider Mace? Not really. We have some poison. But not really. I mean, we don't have too many damage items though to get the benefit of the regen, but that's kind of fine right now, I think. I just want weapons that go off quicker. I guess this goes off every 10 seconds. So when this goes off and this goes off, I'll charge it by 2. So that's 4. So it's really like a 6-second item almost, right? Based on just these 2 going off, which is not crazy, but it's not bad. Like, it's fine. Lifesteal I would like to do, but I think we're fine. I also forget you're a weapon, so you'll get buffed also, which is pretty cool. And we could just hold on for now. Because I like pain. Let's see what there is. You're gonna tempt me with Poppy Field, huh? And Library. Library is considered probably the best weapon, right? Best item for Mac. Most broken item is what some say. Library is all weapons cooldowns are increased by 1 second. Your non-weapons items are decreased by 1 second. I don't know what to do. Because we could definitely go into like, you know, like a poison build that's just like friends and whatnot. And that still kind of works without having to do library. Poppy Field's just good. Moose is not bad, but I think it's not as good as like Poppy Field. Like Poppy Field's better. 24. Could we even sell enough? That's a question. Do we even sell enough? Okay, let's do math. So we would probably sell you. So 6, 8, 9, 13. Don't ignore my math. 21 and 22. And that'd be enough. Okay. Obviously, we want to have we still want to have stuff if we're doing that. So if we're going that, let's actually replace you with this because this is a weapon, so we wouldn't need the weapon anymore. Equivalent exchange this, or actually this, the Luddle. I'd want to keep the Luddle and try to do that. And we'd sell that, and we'd probably sell you. Okay, so we could definitely get enough and try it out. I say we go for it. We go to switch. Boop boop. Sell these really good items. Well, we don't have to sell you yet, right? Sell you for sure, and we'll probably use you. Okay. Library is, baby. Library is. I was almost half expecting Vat of Acids. Vat of Acids is such a like a I don't know. A item I've used so much with Mac. Responsibly, I hope responsibly. All right, let's throw in a Luddle. Get that. We don't need the Runic Potion. We could throw in Fiery. We still have our regen shenanigans. We could do Fiery Potion, and I kind of wanna, but I think we just do Emerald because we still get that massive buff. It's not bad. And then we get the skill lethargy. And oh, baby. Do we do Loan Shark? Do we really test the waters? I think we do. Loan Shark's kind of scary because he has 2 shark claws that are pretty good. But they're weapons, so good luck being slowed. Good luck being slowed. Yeah. Okay. Regen back up. Regen back to full. Dude, imagine we also get like Memento Mori. That I actually would be very happy if we actually ran a game with like Memento Mori. It's still the item I really want to run. It's not that good, so it's kind of bad. ATM's a good grab. Dude, I can't speak, man. I can't speak. Let's go for poison. Maybe that's a bad call. Hey, when your enemy uses item poison 1. This is kind of bad with library, but I like it. Also, toxic is so good for poppy field builds. But yeah, let's do retaliation. Sure. I kind of want to eat some chocolate. Let's sell ATM. I just like ATM for gaining the, what's it called? The income. That's always nice. And we'll take bronze chocolates. Yes, good. We'll go to G. Why taunt me with the best build in the game? I still rather do this. Flip you. What else you got? Okay. I might grab the ruby because I like going the burn strat better, like more. So we can go that. This still gives catalyst. We still need a way to get junk. It's crazy I still don't have that yet. I've been slacking for once. I usually never run into the problem. I'm usually always on top of it. This is embarrassing. I know our Philosopher's Stone's only at 20. Pretty bad. That's with Emerald boost. But that's fine. Vanessa, usually weapon build. So we should be fine. Tempering's gonna be worse. Okay. Scaling's gonna be slower, including force field. Go, Bioluttle. Burn and poison them. I feel pretty good, man. I feel pretty good. Imagine if we had Nightshade down. Nightshade would actually be pretty solid. If we were still doing like the regen poison. Ouroboros, whenever you poison, get regen. That would be actually fun. That's actually would be really good with a little. It'd be solid. Let's do Andy. We can grab this because it's at least usable now. What else you got? Well, we're using it right now, so I'll take it, and we'll move on. Not amazing, but it's fine. We'll take the medicine cabinet. Probably should have actually went to the docks. I should have worked. Kids these days don't even want to work. All right, but we did get Myrrh, which is a reagent, which I will use right now. Okay, freeze build enabled. Only once did I try to do like a freeze build with with Mac. It was pretty fun. Chili Charles, I kind of want Ghost Peppers because if we go into the Firebird, the fire build, his skill Heat Lover is really good. When you burn, gain 6 regen. I really love that. Now, not all of his things are weapons, so that could backfire on us because we're kind of relying on that. A good portion of it is us relying on that. Oh my goodness, we're taking a lot of damage. I think we're dying. No! All right. Should have picked my battles. I was a fool. Pearl's dig site's so fun. It's so fun. But we should go to Midsworth. Stop. Incense is not bad, but we have nothing that goes with it. Reroll. I'm so bad with my money. I'm just like, yeah, I'll reroll. I'll constantly reroll. Sure. Moving on. Hey, that was a buff, but you know, pretty whatever. We can't afford anything at Paul's though. We go to Armory just so that we can sell it. Yeah, that's where we're at. Okay. Silver tier tool, sure. I'm like trying to fish for better stuff. When you gain regen, charge this 2 seconds. See, my problem with Oil Lantern, even though the animation looks so good, my problem with it is that it's just, why would I use this when I could use candles? Because I feel like candles is you charge it whenever you do small item. I feel like you could proc that way more easier. I mean, we gain regen, okay. We could throw it in, but I think this is currently better. It's just better damage. Because like we could throw this in instead of like some of these poisons. Oh my goodness. I keep forgetting you do 20 poison. We just keep what we have. I hope we run into somebody who has mostly weapons and are very slow because of it. Not one weapon, Vanessa, because I think that kills us because of Mac shenanigans. Okay, they're not weapons. Okay, well. No! Who poisons better? At least we have regen. So that's gonna at least sustain us a little bit more compared to them with our poison, but they put on a lot. They put a lot of poison. No, guys, I don't think poison builds are good. I mean, we don't have a crazy scaler. Again, if we had the Nightshade, that'd be a way better poison item than what we currently have, and they're not giving us poison items. Haste, sure. Monster Wrench is so good, but I need more items. I need better items is more the thing. Okay, reagent's good. I actually took this. Wait, what? Did I just get that from something? Not realize it? I think we're committing to a poison build, guys. Fellas, fellas, I think we're committing to a poison build. All right, a second toxic philosopher's stone. I mean, that's just comedy. That's just comedy, folks. Okay, do we have a different potion that's better for this? No, we don't. We literally do not. That's pretty bad. Luddle is making me lose faith. When do you go off? You you're 5 seconds. This goes off 4 seconds, but it does more poison. Once we scale this, then it'll be better. But for right now, it's kind of whatever. Oh, I wish I had like a Nightshade right now. Joyful Jack. He has Nightshade. He has Nightshade and... Okay, never mind. I was wrong. I was wrong. Is it a different version of Jack that has it? What am I thinking? There's one that has Ouroboros statue. Because that would also be a good hit for us, but here we are.
I've been smashed.
I've been smashed. All right, dude. All right, dude. Calm down. It poisons. I mean, it poisons, right? I mean, you're right. Kina. All right. Perfect. All right. All right. I think we commit to the poison for now. For now, we commit to the poison. Sadly, people cry out. I know. Oh, I need more money. And there we go. There we go. Okay. Now that we got Nightshade, how do we fit our board up? Because we don't have that much space. When you heal or gain regen, this gains 4 poison. So instead of Luddle, we'll run this. So we'll have this in. So we're all about regen and healing, aka regen. We can actually do the toxic succulents. We'll keep Emerald because that's still like a solid buff. We could do the other Philosopher's Stone because it's really funny. Could do Fiery, but I think for now this is fine. I think we'll run that. Alembic is a way to transform reagents, but we need more reagents. Give me a... We aren't doing that. We aren't doing that. No! I was hoping for a Calcinator or a Retort. Those are the classic ways to transform, to get chunks of lead, to get reagents. Okay, we'll take the Relax since we're not doing anything else. And okay, what do we want to do? What are we thinking? Let's look up How Bizarre, because I don't know what library enchantments do. I think they're nothing, if I remember correctly. Library. Okay, when you use a non-weapon, they do things. Okay, so library is pretty good, actually. Haste is not bad, but I think we just go random. And, like, if it goes poison, that'd be kind of funny. If it does anything else, I'd be happy. It does poison. All right, it's on brand. It's on brand. You think this is the Alchemist Lair? No, it's the library. Welcome to the library. Let's talk about Christ. We're gonna... Here's this, you know, commentary on Mark. Here's this other book. Here's this King James version of the Bible. Okay, we're gonna get cooked, man. I'm really scared. At least we have a library to slow them down, but they do charge, which is the scary part. And this does get its cooldown reduced. Regen! Build my regen, quick! Quick! We're getting there slowly. One more hit with poison. There we go. We got there. Oh, I'm so scared. Yeah, when you use a non-weapon item, poison 7. Okay, I kind of wish these were a little bit quicker. I wish they're a little bit quicker. Here's the thing. I kind of want to go to Barcoon because we do got some small items we're fine with getting rid of. But I'm tempted to go to Artisan's Dunes because we could like buff up the toxic library, which I like. But I think we go to Barcoon. Okay, what else you got there? Okay, nothing good for us, but you will buy our items, which is good. So we'll sell. Feels bad to sell some of these, but I feel like it's still worth it. I don't think we need to run energy potion. We don't need to run ruby. Feels bad, but we'll sell those. I just need to get my money, my income, since we don't have retort yet. Okay, I love doing shrouded figure for the XP. Gain 2 to 4 experience. I think we gained 3 technically, but 4 because of the event. And we'll take on Roaming Isle, the biggest, baddest dude. I have no problems. I'm not afraid, even though they don't really do weapons, so our library does a whole lot of nothing, but that's okay, because it's a long game, so we scale good for this. Poison's better against bots anyways, so it's you know, has more of a chance, I guess is the better way to put it. Slowly scale, slowly get my regen going, slowly poison them. Easy. Easy. I keep forgetting we are slowly actually permanently scaling up our succulents, which is good. Also, catfish for the haste. Zozima's better for like potion stuff. I always feel like. I guess they do have some regen. Yeah, emergency drought. First time you fall below half health each fight, gain 1 times your regen for the fight. Love that. I really love that in moose fights, man. It's so good. I just there's no weapons we want. I don't know why I went to Mindal. I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. I meant to do the coin. Wow, I made it unusable. Wow. Okay, JJ, give me retort, finally. The bazaar, do you think this is a joke? Do you think this is a joke? All right. They're at 3 wins on last leg, which is a little bad. We got to live on them, though. I would like to at least get 7 wins, right? That's usually like a good feeling. I mean, obviously, I want to get 10 wins, but the build has been a bit shaky. We can all agree on that part. It's been a bit shaky. Ooh, ice. This is a fun ice burn build. Yeah, I haven't really gotten to use this too well, of the frozen flame with black ice. So that's cool to see that they got it. I'm kind of scared. The burn's gonna hurt. Regen, please sustain while we slowly poison him. Keyword slowly. All right. All right, man. All right, man. Can I get chunk? Can I get some reagents, please? I really need them. Pig, what do you got for me? This is not what I was asking for. I don't think I want anything from Pig. I don't think I want anything from Pig. 6 seconds of burn, regen. We did sell the ruby. If I didn't sell the ruby like a smart man, I might have kept it, you know, might have slot that in and do the burn regen route, which I think is better. I am a sucker for the vulnerability potion. Durable. How have we not found a retort or the other one? I feel like I always find them. Like, I almost want to go against Master Alchemist because I feel like he might have one. And we use that, but like at the same time, Lord of the Waste is just a better one to fight. Like we could beat him, and that's good experience. I think I'm gonna go for Master Alchemist for that exact reason. He has more alchemist stuff. So, oh, he doesn't even have anything I was talking about. I mean, Weatherglass. If we got Weatherglass, that's a good item. It's not really what we're doing though. We're trying to regen a bunch, so I made a grave mistake. Is the build I'd rather do though? I think because I'd rather do like a potion build. Potion build and like retool allows for that.
If I mix the sulfur with the copper resin.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I was a tookable fool. This is true. Hey, I asked for Weatherglass. I did ask for that. Normally I go for loot, but I do kind of want to pivot. So, okay. Death Caps, that's a reagent. So if we see Mandala, we could transform that. What else you got? Okay, Ouroboros. When you poison, gain 10 regen. All right, we're back. We're back, folks. Let me sell everything. Goodbye, Weatherglass. You were a great thought. You were a great thought experience. Where are we at? We're at 30. We need to sell 2 more buckaroos. There we go. Sell you. Easy, easy. Okay. We get rid of... We don't need succulents. And I don't think we need Venomander. And we literally just have these that go off every 4 seconds. And that will charge this. I mean, we honestly don't even need to do Nightshade, but I like having that finisher. We could go more of the, like, we just have a bunch of poison that does this. We technically don't even need to run this. But, like, yeah, that lowers spice so much. And so getting that buff is just very solid. All right. I believe. I believe. Okay, we got a Shrouded Figure again. It takes, what, 10? 10 gold? We can sell some stuff, I guess. For Shrouded Figure for the XP. It's just really good. It's really good. I say we sell the Succulents and the Fire Potion. And then we do the XP. Hopefully it's enough to level up. Just barely not enough. Okay, that's fine. Cuban fudge. Okay, well, they're actually at 7 wins. They're where I would like to be. Hopefully we can get there right now. I mean, they could be weapons, and, you know, that helps out. Okay, they're not. They're not weapons. They're of course not. Okay. All right. No. That's also the curse of doing library, is when you do library, you never run into, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I forgot because we have the thing where, whenever they use an item, put 1 poison on. That means we get a bunch of regen for it. Thank you. Thank you for playing for me. Thank you. I was gonna say, like, imagine, like, because I could not see, it's like, imagine we just die. We could have just died. I just couldn't tell. But yeah, because we had retaliatory toxins. When your enemy uses an item, poison 1, and that'll just keep going. And because this is diamond, they'll give us 10 regen, and then that busts up Nightshade. check a mate.
Melting away your
All right, we will upgrade, and of course, while you know it's crazy, we haven't even once gotten to change a reagent. I don't know how we haven't gotten a retort or some kind of junk thing. Like that's usually so easy. Okay, but obviously we're going for the library, because buffing up the cooldown to 2 seconds. All weapons are increased by 2 seconds. All like non-weapons are 2 seconds less. Is crazy. I kind of want to go to the cult. Because I can change them. I can share Christ with them. And because getting the regen's kind of fun. We do need health though, man. We do need health. Oh. What do we need at this point? We could do regen and hope we like get a dupes. We could also, we don't have that much health. I want a way to transform stuff though. I want to transform stuff.
a customer.
There we go. There we go. It feels like it's been ages. Ages since we've been able to do that. Nice. Nice. The buff up. Yeah. Yeah. We're getting there. Imagine if we had Toma Yahan. Classic. This is another way to get catalysts. But whenever you sell a catalyst, you get 3 regen. That's kind of fun. Saucy. We're going to move on though. We're going to move on though. Look, I know. They changed it. I swear, guys. They've changed it and made it better. Okay. We do go to Mandala because we have the medium. Death Caps is a reagent. So we slot this here. We do the medium. Transform. Another reagent. Bing. Bada boom. The scales. The scales. We're not using the scales. Plopping this here. All right, perfect. You have some stuff for ammo. We don't care about that. I think we just do Veteran Octopus. I mean, we could get Athenor from Hulking Experience, but we're not doing that. Also, with Library, we just win. We auto-win. I mean, this is already like a pretty winnable fight normally in general when you're versus this guy, but this is like definitely just a winnable. Like, they just... Look how slow they're going. Like, they're not attacking. And when they do attack, they'll just give me a bunch of potents. They'll give me a bunch of regen. It's still going. I don't even know what it's going for at this point. I don't know what's getting triggered off of. Like, it could be just still from them. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that I think I care nothing. I don't think I want any of your stuff, really. I mean, the money is more what we'd want from you. Which is really funny. We can do heal regen. There's probably some other diamond skills that's better, but I can't think of them. So I'm fine with doing healing regen. Because there's still some regen stuff like this. So it's twice as much regen. And then you have 2 regen for each non-weapon. Which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Which this is better. So we'll just do that. We'll just do that. We'll just do that. Middle, we'll go here in case we can get a calcinator or something. Please. Please. Let me get away to... Are you kidding me? How? How? At this... How? They're like, oh, man, you're not really transforming junk, so I don't think you want junk. That's what you're telling us. Okay, I'm looking up if they're going to be tools. Is calcinator or retort tools? It is a tool, which means we could possibly find it. We do need health in case of like a one-shot build, but I think we got to go for the retort because I would like to scale up my philosopher. That's still catalyst. Oh, I gotta have it first. I got 6 money. All right, goodbye, scales. It took ages. It took so long. It's crazy how long it took. And then we have the potion distillery in case we actually wanted to just not have to worry about catalysts to transform more things. Okay. All right. Let me just sell that real quick. Thank you. There we go. I'm good at the video game. It took me till day 11, the end of day 11, to finally get a way to get junk. That's crazy. What was this, old patch Mac? Jeez. That's like one of the best things they changed about Mac is they made it where it's like way easier to transform reagents, man. This is a Mac who's gotten 7 wins, but is on their last leg. We are similar to them, but not on our last leg, which is good. We did make it to some days, 7 wins though, so that's good. They have bonk. They have bonk. They have bonk. We should have bonk. Okay, but like library is like stronger bonk. Because it's oh my goodness. Yeah, no, library lowers our cooldown by 2 and raises there by 2, and like bonk only does us by 1, which is really funny. So we have a better bonk currently, technically. Okay, but they're putting on a lot of poison, but do we care? I mean, we have over 2,000 regen. And I think it's because it has doubled. Okay, for a second, I was like, did we die? There were some big bursts, and they were healing a bunch with their poppy field, so that's kind of like, They had 2 carpets. 2 carpets. What are they, my character, actually? Jeez. We need to give like Nightshade shield so that we can start getting the augmented defense. That's a sub goal for me. It's very unnecessary, but it'd be funny. It'd be quite funny. All right. Baby, we're in business now. Wait, I save. I save in case we find a tome of Yahan, or as I like to call it, the Bible of Christ. And if we got it just now, I would have been so happy. This is kind of taunting me. It's like now that you have, you're like, hey, do you want to upgrade this? I'm like, why? Why show me this now? Why must you cause me pain? Okay, no Tome of Yahan. I will do the Mandala, and I will do it on Chunk of Lead, just in case we do find like a catalyst or some kind of reagent later on, so that we still have our catalyst to use that. Thinking with my noggin, I know. Yes. Do we care about... Do we think we win Void Golem? I mean, they could just blow up our library, which is kind of funny. I think we lose, actually, to Void Golem. Like, I don't actually feel confident. We could beat Boss Harrow. There's nothing I want from him. I mean, I guess Keen Eyes would be great as a skill. Assault Focus would be really bad for us. Because then whenever we use a non-weapon, it would actually slow us down. Right? Because it's just anyone, right? When any non-weapon is used. But I guess we could handle it better than our opponents. It'd just be funny because then it's like, hey, we're slowing you if you're using weapons, and we're slowing you if you're not using weapons. That's like the funny part. All right, but we got Keen Eyes, which is way better. That's way better. Gold tier potion. At this point, I'm fine with getting loot. I'm feeling very confident. Okay, crit. Is crit on Ouroboros statue crazy? Because will the crit go on the regen we give? I actually have no clue. I have no clue if that's how that would work. I mean, I'm worth selling it and putting it on that though, just to see. Why not? Does Nightshade have... Would it be in Herma's shop? It might, right? I feel like it might. Because even upgrading that, Nightshade would be pretty solid. Reroll. It is. It is. I mean, that makes sense, right? It deals with regeneration and healing, so I guess it makes sense. Cool. Now it scales by 6 seconds. Or six poison. Because, you know, it was totally falling behind before. What are we looking for? I forgot. There was something we were looking for. I guess just... I mean, for a long time it was a retort, let's be honest. And then... I mean, upgrading Philosopher's Stones would be nice. So I was gonna say reagents or Philosopher's Stone, a duplicate. Okay, we'll buy you in case we run into Mandala. Reagent? No reagent. Tempting. But here's the thing, I don't think it does anything. Like, we could theoretically use Memento Mori instead of Nightshade, because we still do like I think we do poison. We don't do a lot of poison, I don't think. Like, we do poison, but I don't know. Sadly, what I'm saying is no, we don't. We just don't, sadly not. Last year, well, pigs are pretty vulnerable to poison builds, sadly. This pig's on the last leg. They don't have 7 wins. I feel pretty confident. All right, Lasher. Let's see how you do. Let's see what you enchanted. No, they got cash deposits. They only have 13 gold. Okay, they have 2 drums. They have 2 Japalia drums. That's actually pretty bad for us. Good thing we slow their items, but oh my goodness, we got a head start on the regen. They're also gonna give us a bunch of poison. Oh my goodness, but they might just burst us down way too quick for our regen to help. Yep, they burst us down before our regen can get there. Oh my goodness, 2 drums, and they had heal. Oh, that's crazy. What is it? What an insane build. Well, all right, fair enough. Visit a enchantment. We can't do obsidian. That would be bad. That would be a bad hit for us. I mean, it's not the worst thing. Because we're just enchanting Nightshade, so it's not the worst thing if it got hit, but it's not what we want. Is that radiant? It is radiant. Can't be frozen, slowed, or destroyed. Not great. I don't love that, but it's fine. We'll do epic battle for more XP.
Climb into my crucible.
Did you say climb into my crystal? Sir, you can't be saying that. You can't be saying that. That's not allowed. You cannot be saying that. I had slight hope in that last fight because it's like, maybe they'll trigger a bunch of times and give us some poison and we'll get a bunch of regen. But the problem is, like, you know, the problem with poison in general is that it goes off every 1 second. It's very slow, kind of similar to regen where it goes off every 1 second. And so they could just go super quick with the damage once they got going. So it was like, it was rough. 2 drums, man. 2 drums. Mandala, cool. We have a medium item. We're fine with reagenting. Let's move you over. Boom. Ooh. You are a weapon, though, sadly enough. Deals damage equal to the regeneration plus the burn on both players, and then burn equal to your regeneration. Poison equal to 10% of this item's damage. I mean, theoretically, we could run it. It would take forever. It would take forever. And we'd be doing that instead of Nightshade, but I'd rather just do Nightshade, to be honest. But hey, we're scaling up our stones. Our stones. Which, speaking of which, let's do this chunk of lead. Bop, bop. Cool. Do we care about Frosty Champion? Not really. I don't know what Trash Titan gives us. Nothing that we care about. Because, like, Juggler cares about large items, like charging our large items we don't really care about. Hey, maybe we'll luck out and get Hemlock as another reagent. I don't know. Not a whole lot, but, I mean, we're going to out-poison them. So I'm not really too worried. I have too much fear of the ice guy, though. To the freeze guy. I'm just too afraid. I do not mess with him. I've messed with him too many times and just like actually get messed up. And it's like, oh well, that was me. Upgrade an item, yes. You know what we're doing. Nightshade. Nightshade. I mean, this does go off every 4 seconds, which is pretty quick. Ooh. I mean, instead of Radiant, heal is not a bad call. I almost did it on these, but I forgot. The big reason why they're on the board is because they also just poison, which is really funny. Okay, but the heal there is nice. Yeah, I'll risk some coin for some levels. Hook me up. It's a Vanessa that's on 8 wins, similar to us, on Death's Door. Let's see if they're weapons. Okay, looks like they're probably weapons, aquatic weapons. Oh, single weapon. Okay, I was a little scared of the single weapon, to be honest. But maybe we're fine. I mean, we do heal a bunch, and we poison and regen, so I think the poison's gonna save us. Yeah, I think we're in a safe spot, and their lifesteal's not gonna be enough to handle all the poison we eventually put on. Easy money. I still stand by the shield effect. Shield probably also would be nice, but we're doing great. All right, I think we just go Pearl's Dig Site, right? I mean, it's the funnest option. I love Pearl's Dig Site. It's such a fun event, man. Even if you don't get anything crazy, like, it's just the fact that you can, and it allows for way more crazier builds. It's so fun, man. Now, I don't think we're gonna get anything that we care about, but I kind of just want to look around and just see the possibilities of like, ooh, we could get that, and that would be fun. 4. All item cooldowns are increased by 1 second. Your items with cooldown of 8 seconds or greater have +1 multicast. I don't think we get there. Yeah, I think we'd still be under it. It is funny though that we could like raise their cooldown even more. Raise it up. Oh, why is it so tempting though? Why is it so tempting though? That would be really funny. That'd be really funny. I don't think we could do it though. We'll grab Sifting Pan, because at least that's actually what we're doing. That's actually our build. It was just fun to peruse. What a fun item. I think we just do slow. I don't think there's anything we care to. Ooh, stop that. Slow 6 items for 2 seconds. It's kind of crazy. First 5 times you slow, we're not slowing. First time you use your right, most items use fight, charge a slow. I mean, I guess we just do stop that. That's probably the best. If you're not running any like actual items, that's probably the best. We actually don't have a catalyst. Oh my goodness. We didn't have enough space. Good thing we ran into Mandala though. Actually. Whoops, that would have been awkward. Let me make some space. All right. Sold everything that's not important. Boom. Ritual Dagger. Haven't used this once. Don't think I will. Maybe one day. One day out there. This is also the guy I'm scared about. I'm also scared about this guy and his freeze shenanigans. Do we take him though? Do we think we can handle him? I think we can handle him. I think I can handle him. Is there actually anything we care about? When you freeze, nothing. Oh my goodness, we're getting cooked already. That's just the beginning of the fight. Just getting scared instantly, like, oh no, we lost. We're probably fine though, right? Because we just have a lot of sustain, so even if we freeze a bunch, we're gonna sustain a bunch and just poison. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay. All right, fair enough. Sorry. We're not using that. We're not using that. Do we just shield? I think relax is the play. You know, going into our final fight just with shield is smart. Speaking of which, we should probably get health while we're at it. You know, we're ending the day. We'll say goodbye to our items that are in our stash that we don't need, and we'll buy some delicious chocolates. Ooh, and we're up against a pig, which I think is good for us. I think that's a good matchup. They might not have weapons, but Marigold. How are you doing, pig? Also, sorry, the sound has been quiet this whole time. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. They don't, okay, they don't have weapons, so oh no, our library's not doing much. Please don't be a game where we lose. Please don't be a game we lose. We're still poisoning, we're still regenning because they're playing items. That's saving us. We're still regenning, we're still poisoning. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh my goodness, what happened there? I don't know what that was. Okay, but we regen back to full though. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine though, actually. Our regen will get through. Wow! Wow! I didn't realize that was obsidian. No, not like that. Oh, no. How many games is that going to happen to me? That should have been us. It should have been our win. GG's. GG's. Look, I think it was just fun getting to play with this new board. This new board was fun, man. I like it. I like it a lot. And so I kind of want to play it and show it off and show my reaction to it, playing with it for the first time and seeing how it works because it seemed really cool. Now we just need to get the album, right? It's crazy. We've gotten 2 legendary items, which is, you know, not to brag, and put it in people's face. So there are people who just haven't gotten any, which is crazy. But yeah, I mean, if we get the album would be crazy. But we did get the Dooley legendary skin, and we got the board, which the board is, honestly, it's what I care about more. We already have a legendary skill for, you know, Dooley. I don't really need another one, but here we are. You know, praise God at the end of the day. Am I right? Am I right?